Ron Atchison for AutoForge.net. In this video review, we're going to be taking a look at McKees37 new and improved Power Wash. Now, Power Wash has been improved with more gloss enhancers, more cleaners, and it still contains carnauba wax. So every time you wash the car, you're laying down a fresh layer of carnauba so you get that just wax look once the car is clean and dry. So I'll be showing you three different methods that I use this soap. One is just the traditional bucket wash with a mitt. We'll also be using the McKees37 foam gun. The McKees37 foam gun is a very nice foam gun. It's very high quality compared to what you're going to find in a big box store. It's total brass construction, has a metering rod on the top so you can adjust the amount of foam that it creates. And we'll be also using the MJJC foam cannon with a power washer. So let's get to it and I'll show you how nice this soap is. So I've got things set up. I've got 800 milliliters of water in my foam cannon. I've also got about 800 milliliters of water in my foam gun. Got about 3 gallons of water in my bucket. So to the bucket, I'm going to go ahead and add 2 ounces of soap. As you can see, the viscosity on the soap is a little on the thicker side. For the foam gun, I'm only going to add 1 ounce of soap. And I'm also going to add 1 ounce of soap to the foam cannon. All right, so now that I've got those all set up, let's get washing the car. Now, since you always start off with rinsing the car, I'm going to go ahead and do the foam gun first. As you can see, the nozzle comes off of the foam gun. Simply screw it onto your hose. I'm going to give the soap that's in the bucket a little jet of water to get the suds going. As you can see, that 2 ounces makes a mountain of soap suds. So we'll go ahead and rinse off the car. Now, there's 2 ways that you can use the foam gun. You can do it the traditional way, which is you simply foam the whole car up. As you can see, that 1 ounce of soap is making a ton of suds on the car. So you can do it like that, and you can foam down the whole car. And let that sit and dwell and give it a chance to break down the stuff that's on the car, make it easier to remove. Or you can do it the way that I prefer to do it, especially if I'm doing a really dirty car where there's a lot of stuck on junk, you know, road debris or maybe stuff out of the trees, tree sap. And that is, I take my mitt, and as I wash a section, I flood that section with soap. That way I have plenty of lubrication because this soap is very, very slick. The mitt just glides on the paint. And then as I work my way around the car, I'll just add some more soapy sudsy water to it and just complete this same process all the way around the car. What it does, it makes washing a very dirty car much safer because you're continually adding lubrication. Every time you spray the car with this foam gun, you're adding soap along with lubrication to the paint, which then cuts down your wash marring or possibility of scratching the paint. So that's how you use the foam gun. As you can see, it creates a mountain of soap. The other thing you may notice is I'm doing this car in direct Florida sun. There is absolutely no shade. It is about 90 degrees out today. If you were using a cheaper big box store type of a soap, you definitely wouldn't be washing in the sun like I'm doing. But with this McKees37 Power Wash, that's not a concern, because if the soap dries on the car, it will still rinse completely clean. Will leave no residue behind. So that's the method for using the soap in a foam gun. The other method is obviously self-explanatory, and that's just plain old bucket wash. Dunk your mitt in your wash bucket and wash the car. So those are the two different methods that I use when I'm using a foam gun, or if I've got a car that just has light dirt on it or whatever, then I'll just go ahead and do just a traditional bucket wash. So now let's move on to the foam cannon, and we'll get that going, and I'll show you the incredible amount of foam that this soap makes in a foam cannon. So now let's go ahead and we'll put the MJJC foam cannon on here, and you can see exactly what we've got for the amount of foam that it makes. So as you can see, it makes a ton of foam. Again, I'm not worried about this foam drying on the car. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of a time-lapse video on this, and I'm going to let this dry in the sun. I'll fast forward the video so you're not sitting here for 5 minutes waiting for it to dry, but I'll let this dry and I'll come back with a hose and rinse it off and show you how cleanly it rinses off even when it's dried in hot Florida sun. So stand by, we'll let this soap dry. Okay, that's basically been right at 10 minutes. So 10 minutes in hot Florida sun for a car wash soap to be sitting is pretty much a real indicator as to how well the soap works when it's used in direct sunlight. And as you will see, it is absolutely not a problem. So I'm going to take you off the tripod and actually bring you around so that you can see up close that it is dried on the car. This, I have to say, this has got to be like the longest car wash I've ever done, but as you can see, it's definitely dried up soap on the car. Windshield here. If you were using a cheaper big box store type soap that uses a lot of chemicals for cleaning agents and gloss enhancers and that type of thing, you would not be able to do this and get the same results. So once again, you definitely get what you pay for. Well, as you can see, it's rinsing off cleanly, not leaving anything behind. As you can see on the chrome, no streaks, no soap residue. So that's the benefits of using a quality shampoo. No, it's not $6 for a gallon of it like you're going to find at your favorite discount stores. But as you can see, you get what you pay for. Not only does your car look better, it's easier to work with. You know, you're not fighting it. You have to find a place in the shade to wash the car, do it early in the morning, do it in the evening, and that's not always convenient. With McKees37 Power Wash, you can wash your car whenever you feel like it. Doesn't matter. I mean, it's 90 degrees out here. Sun right over my head. Soap works great. Has a nice scent to it. Doesn't have a chemical smell. Creates mountains of suds and foam, as you saw. Cleans the car nice, rinses nice. Just a pleasure to use this product. Looks good. Foam's still standing up in the bucket, not going away, not wilting. So that was McKees37 new formula of Power Wash. I do have to say this is about the longest it's ever taken me to wash my car, but felt it was important to show you guys just how well this product really does work. Fantastic soap, definitely worth the money, pleasure to use it. So I hope you found the video informative. If you'd like any more information on McKees37 products, I'll leave a link below to all of the McKees products. As you know, that's our sister site, so on autoforge.net you can get any of the McKees products. I'll also leave a link to Power Wash, so it's easy for you to find it. If you like this video and you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. This is Ron Atchison for autoforge.net. Thanks for watching.